Hi, hey, hello you guys. I hope that all of you are great today. I'm back with another reaction video and we are gonna check out the greatest knockouts. So let's get straight into this video. I know that we are in for some action.
Confident Thomas Hearns would move up to the 160-pound weight class. The long-awaited showdown was set.
Keep that belt by your bed, because it'll be the last time you see it.
Oh, what is this?
Pull a little baseball cap on. War across the top. You knew, and I think Thomas Hearns knew, it was about war with Hagler.
This area is
great fights. I mean, some of the greatest fights of all time, if not the greatest. Some people still argue the Hearns fight.
By the mid-1980s, Marvelous Marvin Hagler had taken on all comers. After 11 title defenses over 5 years, he stood alone.
It was no secret each man had little love for the other. This fight was everything for both of their legacies. Two warriors of historic renown.
Well, it's been voted certainly the greatest round of that first round when they went at each other like alley cats.
Obey my command at all times. Shake hands, good luck to both of you.
A lot of speculation coming into this fight, and they just went at it.
Nobody could take Hearns' punches. When Hagler shook it off, I remember thinking, the fight's over.
I wasn't even born.
And for the 8 minutes of mayhem,
I'm born
is what
93.
it's often referred to. It's an incredible fight.
Bang! Boom! Come on, man!
Bangs, Marvin! Oh, Hearns hit with the right hand!
Possibly the most memorable fight in 30 years of boxing on HBO.
Both going at it like this?
So is Hagler coming out like a bullet. A good left by Hagler, but Hearns didn't blink. There's blood all over Marvin Hagler's face. Can't tell where it's coming from.
They're going to war. These are two of the best middleweights ever, and they're standing in front of each other going to war.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen this one.
Working on it, but Hearns uppercutting again. A tremendous sensational first round as Hearns gets hurt. Great first round. Incredible.
Wow, this is the first round.
One of the best in middleweight.
Wow.
I mean, there's a famous quote that, again, Goody Petronelli told us. He said that when he was in the corner, Hagler said to him, "Whatever happens tonight, don't stop this fight. I'm prepared to die in the ring."
Round two now. Oh, the glove. Left hand by Hagler.
Hearns decided to stand right in front of Hagler, and Hagler decided to stand right in front of Hearns.
As you say, though, Hagler turning it into a street fight. Well, he turns righty. He wants it to be a street fight. Excuse me, Al. Hagler turns righty. I think this could be a key moment in this fight.
This is crazy.
Hagler switching.
Whoa!
Crazy, right?
Oh, it was amazing. Marvin Hagler made you want to just get out of your house and go running in the snow.
He is hurt. In trouble with the rope. Tommy trying to punch his way off the rope.
How long would they keep going like
goes to the
this?
body.
Gotta find someone's weak spot.
Second round coming to an end. Hagler bloody but very much unbound. Into round two. They said this fight would be determined on heart and the good chin. Right now, that's exactly what it's being determined on.
Hagler's gonna take you to the end of the earth, man.
Another right hand. Hearns turns his back, takes another right. Hearns in deep trouble again.
Sheesh!
Hearns is down. Hearns is down in the third round. And on
Oh
his
my
back.
God, he's gone. You see the blood? He's gone. He's finito.
He can't continue. It's Hagler stopping him in the third round. It didn't go very far, but it was a beauty.
Arguably the most action-packed 3 rounds of boxing in history. Dubbed by boxing fans as the war.
You know, he was so disciplined. That was the thing that I always
What a
got out of
picture.
watching him. Wasn't that he was so wild. He was so mentally strong. He had an iron chin, and his discipline was impeccable.
Rest in peace to the marvelous one.
The mind is 50-50, guys.
24 KOs. Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
mind is stronger
the
than we
challenger,
think.
Tommy, the Duke.
Rooting for him, everybody expected him to be the knockout artist. Be the most feared fighter in the history of boxing.
The knockout.
Sheesh!
It's the
Oh
most
my
thrilling
God!
and satisfying conclusion
What?
to
Is that
any
his
boxing match.
Oh shit!
David Tua was a ferocious power puncher.
Big.
He is the puncher right now in the heavyweight division.
I mean, they're going to be David Tua dolls. They'll be David Tua Pokemans.
Can it top what we just saw?
Comes right at him. Another big bomb, and Ruiz is down.
His left hand was one of the most potent and destructive weapons in boxing history.
Oh my God, this is the right. I'm a lefty too.
Tua came storming out. It's over. Tony Perez stops it.
Still undefeated.
Wait, I missed it.
Comes right at him. Another big bomb, and Ruiz is down.
His left hand was one of the most potent and destructive weapons in boxing history.
Tua came storming out. It's over. Tony Perez stops it.
Still undefeated. David.
But look when he smiles.
They recognized the need to keep Mike busy, so Tyson fought almost monthly.
That's his trainer, Kevin Rooney, who was a pretty decent welterweight in his day. 5'10". He is not a big heavyweight. He's only a kid. Mentor.
That's what I'm saying. Like, body is one thing, strength is one thing, but the strength up here is another.
Father figure. Custamato has been raising him in the fistic arts.
Tyson was like a sponge. He just absorbed everything that Cus had to teach him.
His marauding style, coupled with blistering speed and head movement, seemed unstoppable.
The head movement, throwing the punches with bad intention.
Take your eyes off the ring card, girl. Watch the fight. We've had a good first round between Mike Tyson and his third pro opponent, Don Halpin. He definitely was hurt there. Looks apprehensively at Tyson. It's like good right hand. Halpin down. Early in the fourth, can Tyson finish this? I think so.
Hey!
A jolting little leg drop that shook Halpin down to his heels.
He quickly developed a reputation for first round knockout.
Did you ever stop and think like, man, how lucky am I that I ran into that man?
No. He said he summons me.
He summoned you. Whoa. He summoned you.
Because if you take a boy and you teach him how to fight from beginning to end, part of you is in him too. So that when he fights, part of you is in that ring.
Yes, Mike Tyson, in my opinion, the most exciting young heavyweight in boxing. He keeps punching.
Schedule 6, but hold on to your hats. Nobody thinks it's going to go that far.
Let's go, Mike. You saw the dog? You saw the dog? Hey, again. Look at the movement. Hey.
Down he goes, the left hook.
That's it.
Just buried him, dug him in the ribs.
I think it was a
Michael
left and a right.
Johnson went goodbye.
Oh, he stopped. Okay. He want more. He want more. He don't know what he's getting. Come on,
Advantage. And it's all over. Goodbye.
I hope he's not hurt because that was a brutal, wide open punch.
I'll tell you, Michael Jack Johnson earned his money the hard way tonight.
And still undefeated, Mike Tyson.
The man, in the truest sense, is an animal, but we say that in a positive way.
To use the word animal might be a bit of disrespect, really, but he certainly was in the ring. I mean, he feared nothing, and he was brilliantly trained and managed. He was well looked after and well taught, you know.
What level of aggression to beat Canelo should we expect from you tomorrow night?
I've never seen Kirkland try to play rope-a-dope that tells you how hurt he must be.
I want to be on him so close, it's going to feel like we're
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Down goes
Hey, how you doing?
And then Canelo started to counter with big power and just blasted him out with one of the great combinations we've seen in recent years.
He demolished James Kirkland. A signature KO. One for the highlight reels.
Oh, look at him. He's all beaten up.
And Foreman's going to stop the fight. What a performance by Canelo Alvarez. Maybe all things considered, the most electrifying of Canelo Alvarez's career.
He's gonna lose a loop. No scratch. Oh.
Good left hand, and down goes Williams.
Hold on. Oh, I didn't see from that angle. Ooh.
That is the knockout of the year, if nothing else. A sensational, shocking, one-punch knockout of a normally iron-chin, top-notch fighter.
And Jefferson comes out. Can he stay on his feet?
What does it take
the mouth
for
protection.
a real knockout puncher to get the job done?
Oh my God.
No count necessary. Derek Jefferson, I love you.
This is the greatest boxer of all time. I don't care what anyone says.
Joe Frazier's left hook.
You don't like that guy.
And Bob Foster goes down again. It's all over. Joe Frazier wins by a sudden, dramatic knockout in round 2.
The devastating power of George Foreman is something of a legend.
Big George Foreman. In his career, he's copied the baleful stare of the man who once was his boxing hero, Sonny Liston.
Before Mike Tyson, there was Foreman. A mountain of a man who scared opponents and spectators alike.
Hit it, and he is knocked out. George Foreman wins his first professional fight.
He claimed what was once considered the greatest prize in sports.
Wow.
Twice, as two different fighters, two different human beings.
The three that really scared the hell out of everyone was Sonny Liston first, then George Foreman, who was like an improvement on Sonny Liston, and then Mike Tyson.
George mimicked his persona after the great Sonny Liston.
I met Sonny Liston. He became my role model. He had to be the most angry fella I'd met. He'd look right through you.
He had this very forbidding and intimidating, utterly hostile manner about it.
And they've been doing the same amount of time.
And after he lost Morales, I told myself it's my job to make his right hand as good as his left.
With more time to work with Pacquiao, Freddie Roach began the process of turning the one-punch, one-style Pacquiao into a well-rounded warrior, capable of using both hands with equal destructiveness. Their relationship was rooted in much more than just boxing, as Manny would look to Roach as a father figure.
He's not only my trainer, he's also my advisor and my father.
His mitt sessions are a thing of legend, as his power has a tendency to damage his trainer's hands. He is known for his relentless pressure, which is
to have someone like that in your life
born of seemingly endless reserves of endurance. These reserves are not given, but earned. Manny jumps rope for over an hour straight each workout. When he runs, he is followed like Rocky Balboa down the streets.
Pacquiao trained by the veteran Freddie Roach, former protege of the great Eddie Futch, regarded by some as one of the very greatest of all modern trainers.
Oh, and Manny waiting to get out of the gates.
Yeah, he'll come running right across, folks.
Fireworks from round 1.
Well, scheduled for 12.
He'll run into a great fighter right across the ring from him.
Morales was looking to make a statement against Manny. His early strategy was to attack, followed by more attacking.
Straight punches from Morales.
But Pacquiao was a hungry brawler, and aggression was just his game.
This is Pacquiao's type of fight.
Whoa! You see, he got tired now doing all that attacking.
The war was on.
Manny collected himself.
After an incredible exchange where both fighters absorbed the other's best shots,
Hear the chat.
One of the great talents of our time, Eric Morales. And Manny Pacquiao, one of the most exciting boxers of any time.
Manny finally broke through.
Anytime? Did he say that? Of all time? That's it. That's it.
The fight is over. Manny Pacquiao has won. Manny Pacquiao has beaten Eric Morales. Stoppage, Eric Morales.
He dropped Morales twice in the 10th round to be the KO winner.
The winner by TKO victory, Manny Pacquiao.
You ruined it. Sheesh.
The fight was everything it was expected to be, and an exciting conclusion to the Morales-Pacquiao trilogy was in high demand.
Gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Manny would leave little doubt about who the better fighter was.
And down he goes. Solid.
Wait, is this the first round?
He had knocked out the great Morales, not once, but twice.
Sheesh.
This is our first quarterfinal matchup in the Bantamweight tournament.
Inoue took part in the World Boxing Super
Japan.
Series tournament with a chance to unify the flyweight.
So here we go then.
Nothing? What? Just like that? That's it? I'm not saying that those punches were, you know,
Stretched on the canvas, and it is all over.
imagine going into a boxing fight and this ends in a fight. Japanese went crazy.
This level, Gennady. This level.
Gennady.
I'm not machine.
That's the guy just smiling. Monte Carlo, Monaco. Ooh. Casino there. Fancy, fancy, fancy.
First round.
Boy, he's throwing a jab that's landing like a right hand, but he's not off balance when he's throwing it.
Pumping right hand, Golovkin.
Pulverizing Ishida with his jab. He just keeps coming. Like some sort of Eastern Bloc Terminator.
Hasta la vista.
Oh!
Baby.
Oh.
13 knockouts in a row.
Wow. Oh. Who's that?
Don't do it. The greatest boxer.